Welcome to another episode of Dad's Turn to Talk. My name is Bob, and as always, I'm joined with my two favorite guest hosts here, or co-hosts. We'll start with the least favorite. Josh, how you doing?
Wow, really? Least favorite? I think I'm everybody's favorite.
Notice I said I could have said the one that I dislike, but you're my least favorite. So
you're a jerk.
How you doing tonight, man?
I am good. I'm glad to be on. Glad to see you guys. Ready for a cool show. I think tonight's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be. Derek, how you doing tonight?
I am doing all right. I had a heck of a time with that last topic tonight, but I'm glad you chose it. Yes, Josh, really.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine. You good?
Bite me.
There it is. Okay, other than that, Bob, I'm fine.
Well, as Derek said, he had some difficulty with that last topic, and we do have some fun topics for you tonight. We're going to be getting into some news, including a price hike for a couple of streaming services. We're going to be reacting to the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. We're also going to be giving our final thoughts on Alien Earth as we all saw the finale. And we're also going to be ranking our favorite original movie scores. So don't forget to hit that like button. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, we do timestamp everything. So if there's something specific you want to see, you can go ahead and jump straight to that. The timestamps will be in the description below, but we do encourage you to go ahead and stick around and watch the full show because we like to have some fun, and we got some fun stuff planned for you in between those topics tonight. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into our first topic. Let's start with the news tonight. All right, as
music, so good.
As those thumbnails show, look, Derek's still having a good time with that.
I'm sorry, were you guys saying something?
Oh God.
So, as it says there, we are going to be talking about a couple of price hikes. Both Disney Plus and Hulu decided to up their prices, and we'll get into that in a moment. And again, we'll be getting into the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Let's go ahead and start with these price hikes. Let me go ahead and pull up this article here by Variety that's talking about this.
Dear Lord.
All right, you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So it says Disney Plus, Hulu are hiking prices again next month. It says it's that time of year again, apparently, where Disney is raising the prices of its Disney Plus and Hulu plans in the U.S., including most bundles as of next month. The standalone Disney Plus with ad service is rising from $9.99 to $11.99 a month on October 21st, while the Disney Plus Premium without ads is going from $15.99 to $18.99 a month. The Hulu standalone plan with ads is increasing from $9.99 a month to $11.99 as of the same date, and the premium version of Hulu with no ads will remain at $18.99 per month. In addition, the price of ESPN Select, which used to be ESPN Plus, it will increase from $11.99 to $12.99 per month. For now, the introductory price of the Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Unlimited bundle with ads will remain at $29.99 per month for the first 12 months. Reached by Variety, a rep for Disney declined to provide additional comment on the price hikes. It's the third time in 3 years Disney is raising the prices of the streaming services in the U.S. after price hikes for Disney Plus and Hulu in October of 2024 and in October of 2023. Let's see. The company's been planning the fee hikes for weeks, but the price increases were announced after many Disney Plus and Hulu users in recent days said they were canceling their service in the wake of Disney and ABC's suspension of Jimmy Kimmel over the comments the late night host made about the killer of Charlie Kirk. So the timing does seem kind of interesting that they're or when they announced it, but we'll get into that in a moment. And that's pretty much here's a table kind of breaking down the new price plan. So again, you see Disney Plus with ads is going up. The premium with no ads is also going up. Hulu with ads is going up. Again, Hulu premium stays unchanged. Again, we see the ESPN Select going up. The Disney Plus Hulu bundle with ads is going up $2. The Disney Plus Hulu bundle premium with no ads is going to stay the same. We already know that the unlimited bundle introductory plan is staying the same as well with ESPN. And so it goes on and so forth with all the different increases. So if you've got like the additional HBO Max add-on or the live TV add-on, all of those are going up in price. So there we have that. You know what? Let me keep the table here just in case while we're talking about this. So, Josh, what do you think about these price hikes here?
I think they're unwarranted. I don't know why they need to do it again. You know, like you mentioned, it's what, the third time in 3 years?
That's what they're saying.
That they've done this. It's like the whole thing when Disney Plus came out, what was it, in 2016? And what made it so valuable was it was not expensive. You know, at the time, what was it, like $6 a month?
It was free if you had Verizon when it first came out.
Yeah. And so it was like, it was nice because you're like, you get all these old Disney movies, you get new series. At the time, you know, you had like Mandalorian and other things as well. And now all of a sudden it's like they're just hiking up every price. And it's just, yes, I do know people who have canceled Disney Plus because of the whole Jimmy Kimmel situation. They have not come back to it yet. Obviously, it just started, but yeah, they're like taking a break. But yeah, to sit there and price hike. So Disney, my family, I think we have Disney with ads. So we're paying now $12 pretty much. And
you know, it's interesting real quick. You mentioned that a lot of people on that had canceled regarding, or you know, some people who canceled because of Jimmy Kimmel. There's also a lot on the opposite side of the aisle who have canceled even before the Jimmy Kimmel thing because of different things that they were protesting with Disney. So Disney's lost a lot of subscribers over a pretty short time, I would think. So what makes me wonder, is this in response to try to make up for lost revenue? Or
could be.
Is this just trying to keep up with the market? Because Netflix, Paramount, Peacock, all of them have gone up in price.
Right.
What do you think, Josh? You think that's trying to keep up with the market, or you think it's lost
God.
revenue? I mean, we don't have numbers in front of us, so.
I think it's revenue. I think just Disney and everything. I mean, think about going to Disneyland, how expensive it is now. You know, it's like, I mean, Derek did it a couple years ago. What was it, Derek? Like $500? Like,
please don't remind me. Please, I don't want to think about that.
I mean, that's ridiculous. It's just insane how expensive everything has gone. And I get like we have inflation, but still, it's like something like this. I don't really feel you need to increase the price so often. You guys know what I mean? Like maybe every couple of years, maybe a couple bucks. But like if you're doing this continuously every year, I mean, I know like Netflix has gone up, like you said, Bob, and Peacock. And, you know, it's like, when are they going to stop? Like, how long is it going to be with this? Like, you've already brought out ESPN, the new ESPN, and charging $29 for that, right?
Right.
It's like you should have just left it alone, like with the ads and everything.
That $29 is just an introductory price. That's actually going to go up. Like I did the ESPN bundle, the unlimited bundle, but I did the one without ads. It's actually more than that $29.99. That's with ads.
How much is it without ads?
Dude, I don't remember what it was, but
too much.
Like 38 or something like that.
Wow. Like that's
only for the first year. It's going to go up. Now, when you add in the cost of all three subscriptions would have been, it's probably going to be about the same, maybe a little less to have all three of them. But I mean, it's still going to go up in price.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that doesn't include, and then did I hear you right? you can add on HBO Max with that?
Yeah, well, like Hulu has the option to where you can add HBO Max, you can add wanting to say you can add like Paramount, you can add some of these others through there. It's like little add-ons, and those prices are going up as well. Now, like my understanding is you don't get access to like their full programming, but you get access to specific shows and stuff like that that they show on there. So they're like exclusive. They're exclusive HBO shows, but they're being leased out for that. So it's not like the full catalog, but you get a little bit of it.
All right. So yeah, I don't see why they need to do it right now. You know, I'm going to say it's the lost revenue.
All right, let me ask you something before we get to Derek. Would this cause you to contemplate canceling the service?
No.
Okay, so
No.
see, so
Josh
Disney knows they still got your money anyway.
Josh loves Tangled too much. He's not.
I can't do it. I have a kid. We watch a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, no way.
He's out there watching Frozen.
Watching Frozen, Moana 2,
Star Wars.
Yeah, he watches The Acolyte over and over again.
Oh yeah. Why are you getting so mad, Derek? Why? I'm curious. Why are you getting so angry that about Star Wars?
Because I can.
That's actually a pretty good reason there.
In my head right now. Just letting you know.
That's a very good reason there. We'll get to Star Wars here in just a little bit. Derek, what do you think of these price hikes?
All right. They are doing this because they can. They're doing this because they know that a lot of people will pay it. Some people won't, and they've already left. A lot of people will. That's what it is. And all these companies are doing it because they know that people will pay. Follow the money. That's it. Now, what surprises me is that, which we've talked about before, streaming is not exactly a profitable market. There's one that's profitable. So I don't think that this is sustainable. I don't think you can just keep asking people to pay up. Right. Unless you give incentive for it. Like, if you pay up, we'll give you this. I don't know what that would be. If it would be additional content, if it's add-ons, maybe it's a little bit of both, a little bit of everything. But you can't keep asking people to shovel out more money until finally consumers say, that's it, I've had enough. What you're asking for is too much. And then they walk away. Now, like Josh was saying, for a lot of people, especially people with families, parents, that's a hard thing to do. They rely on this kind of content. Plus, Disney is a special case, because they have something they can always fall back on, and that is the theme park business. So they don't necessarily need to do this. They're doing this because they can.
Okay.
And is it right? No, absolutely not. It's right. It's not right at all. But this is going to be the way of the world, not just with Disney Plus, but with all of them, I think, for quite some time. It will come to a breaking point with consumers where now you have to pick and choose. What's your favorite? And then you drop the others, if it's plural. Disney is also probably doing this because now that ESPN Unlimited has just recently come out, they're probably thinking, well, now that we have all this additional content we can offer on the platform, we can kick it up a notch and, people will pay it. But that's not exactly a surefire way to think. Not everybody cares about ESPN Unlimited content. I love a great sports documentary like the rest of us do, but that doesn't mean everybody else wants it or needs it. You're really going to have to get some incentive for people to pay this kind of a price over and over and over and over again on a yearly basis. There's got to be some incentive to do that. But I don't think there will be. I think it's just going to be, if you buy this, then we can bundle that. And all these streaming platforms are going to try to benefit off one another in terms of what they can offer people.
Hey, real quick, Bob, did you drop Peacock, or did you decide against it?
No, I still got it because
okay.
Turns out there's a couple things on there that actually kind of want to watch or stuff that's coming out. Like I saw this preview for this like true crime, not a documentary, but it's it's going to be a show, but it based on a true story type thing on a true crime. And I was like, oh, okay, this kind of looks interesting. And so I was like, there's enough on here I might want to see. And then Blaine was telling me about a show called Twisted Metal. He said that was pretty good. And that's on Peacock.
So, that's the one with Samoa Joe?
I don't know if it's with Samoa Joe, but
he plays a villain in that, like a clown.
It's based on a video game, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Who is that? Kate Blanchett, who played in the movie?
No, she played in what was it, Badlands?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm thinking of something else. My bad.
But yeah, the show's supposed to be on there, and I've heard it's pretty good. So I haven't gotten rid of Peacock yet, and yeah, I'm probably going to end up holding on to it. Okay. The other reason they did say
about any of this.
Didn't they also say that some of the WWE like live programming would still show up on there?
The live programming will now be Saturday night's main event plus the library that stays there.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, so it's like I don't want to keep it because of that. So we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll drop it, but as of right now, I'm still holding on to it.
Okay.
But like for me, I kind of agree with Derek. I think they're doing this because they can, but I do think that there is a lost revenue aspect. They haven't been exactly raking it in on the entertainment side with their movies. And so this is an opportunity for them to recoup some of those costs. In addition to that, you mentioned, Derek, not everybody's excited about ESPN with the documentary or whatnot, but they did secure that $1 billion deal, for the WWE. So they've got to recoup some of that investment too. Mm-hmm. And so that's an opportunity for them to do so, hiking up the prices because they know fans are going to come over and watch it. So I think it's a combination of things, but yeah, I kind of agree that there's only so long that they can do it before people start saying, okay, I'm going to have to start cutting this service and cut that service because I can only do so many a month. It's like right now, I do quite a few of them. I do Netflix, I do Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, which of course you all get in a bundle, but I get all three of those. I get Paramount, I get Peacock, I get HBO Max. I mean, and I do YouTube Premium because I like to avoid the ads.
Oh wow,
okay, that's 8. That's 8 right there.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
Now, what happens if you have regular cable on top of that?
Yeah, and then there are so many good shows on Apple TV that I've considered getting an Apple TV.
I have Apple TV
subscription because again, there's a lot of people telling me, "Oh, you should watch this show on there, or you should watch this one. You should watch Silo, or you should watch what's that other one? Is it Severance? That's on there. Or, yes. So there's a couple others that they're like, yeah, you got to go check these out.
And you have Prime, right?
Yo, thank you. I also have Prime.
I just thought of that. You pretty much have everything. Let's just say
it. Right? Oh, and that reminds me. So with Prime, they're about to do this partnership with the Wonder Project, which is supposed to be doing like a lot of faith-based stuff. Yeah. And that's going to require an additional expense to get that. I point that out because I did watch the first season of House of David, which I thought was pretty good.
Right.
And they're going to debut the second season exclusively with the Wonder Project. So you're going to have that extra subscription to get the extra. Now, my understanding is that it will start showing on regular Prime down the road, but initially it's going to lead off with this kind of faith-based group of stuff that they're going to be doing. And that's going to be exclusive to that. So, that's another one that I might have to tip a little bit towards because I kind of want to see the second season of House of David, which is supposed to premiere next month.
Wow.
Costs money to go to church now?
It always costs money to go to church. That's why they take an offering.
I'm sorry, I haven't been there in a while. My apologies. I'm just
You give your tithes and offerings. So yeah, no, that's technically not a cost. I mean, yeah, that's a gift. But yeah, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like an additional subscription, and then those are just the services that I've got. There's others out there.
Yeah.
So eventually, if they keep raising prices across the board, it's going to cause people to pick and choose.
Would it affect you though? It doesn't seem like it would affect you that much.
Not at the moment. But eventually,
all it technically would take is if each one of these went up. Let's say there's 1 year where all of these go up $2. That math is going to start adding up exponentially real fast.
Yeah.
So,
and then if you have cable,
exactly,
or satellite, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted. They know that people are utilizing off each other, and don't think that's not going to come into this equation either. We're going to start gridlocking that.
Yeah. I mean, they've already sent out warnings to people not to be doing that. I mean, they're still doing it, but eventually they're going to find a way to stop it.
Well, now this is also something, if they were smart, they would do this too.
Yeah.
Hey, your friends are using your account. Why don't all of you come in and we'll give you like 10 of them in one shot. And then it'll be this amount, but you guys can split it together and you'll all have access to this. It would be a smart move to do it that way.
Well, you know what Netflix did to put an end to that is they allowed you to have like an additional user on your account that's away from your home for like an additional $5 or something like that, $6. I don't remember exactly what it was, but like I do the additional so Irene can use it. That way she didn't have to pay for. That way she didn't have to pay for her own subscription, and it's only like a few bucks more, and yeah.
If that is probably the way to go about this, because you're not breaking the bank if it's $5 extra. I mean, it really isn't that big of a deal. But that's really how they should do this. Make it affordable to, all consumers out there. Make it a bargain for people.
Right.
That's
what you could do. What you could do is like, let's just say that I turned around and gave you the second one, Derek. Then what we do is we split the total cost halfway, and then we're each paying less for a full subscription.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
There's always a loophole.
Yes. All right. So I think we all agree here that this sucks, but yeah, they're gonna keep doing it. So, Josh, Derek, and I all agree we're not canceling our subscriptions either, just because they hiked it up. But yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
Slave to the system.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Eric, let's start with you.
All right. Cute's only going to get you so far here, folks. How many times did they show Grogu in that? How much are they leaning into that right now? You lean into that stuff because you know something ain't good.
That's where the money is, though. It's the marketing.
Josh, stop.
No, I'm just
Don't
giving you a
do
legitimate
not
answer.
try to save this right now.
I'm not.
This is going to suck, and you know it's going to suck. All right? So let's just call a spade now. Yes, we are doing that like Fantastic Four. Okay? You mark my words. By the time we get to May, you're going to hear all the reviews. And I promise you it ain't going to be good. Save yourself the time. Okay? We talked to you about being in an abusive relationship. We are trying to help you.
I haven't even said one word.
You will. Don't worry.
This is like the cart before the horse. I haven't said one thing about it.
Okay, yeah, but we know what your reaction is going to be to this now, don't we?
You don't.
Oh, I don't. Well, go ahead then. You try to
you
save
finish
it.
what you have to say.
No, I said what I needed to say.
That's it?
Done.
That's it.
None of this is going to matter.
Nothing really happened with this trailer. Like, this to me is like people are complaining online that, like, why didn't you just do a episode season 4? Like, there's no story here.
Well, what would have happened in that trailer? If you
I
did
don't
a season
know,
4?
but it's like, what? It was like there was nothing with this. It was the Mandalorian and Grogu just running around, doing a couple things. We have Jabba the Hutt's son, played by what's his name from The Bear, Jeremy. What's his name, Bob? Jeremy Allen.
Jeremy Allen White, right?
Yeah. And then we had no villains. We had Sigourney Weaver. And then, of course, what I thought was weird was Grogu goes for using the Force, and she stops him.
There's the poster.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think the poster looks kind of cool.
It does. I'm curious what you think about this, Bob. What do you think about this trailer? There we go.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, it looks okay. I mean,
It's just a guy.
it looks okay. Okay. This is not going to save Star Wars. This is going to be a cutesy little film that if you like The Mandalorian and you like Grogu, you're going to go to it. You're going to be like, oh, Grogu, oh, the Mando, and you're going to have a good time. But it's going to be one of those films that I think you're going to forget about, at least based on this trailer. Now, maybe the next trailer will wow me. This one did not. Jon Favreau is directing this, so
right.
Maybe this will be pretty good. I did not like season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Nobody did.
A bad taste in my mouth. But maybe this will kind of redeem that. I mean, it does look like it might be fun, but beyond being fun, I don't think it's necessarily going to be good. I think that'll be entertaining, but not necessarily great entertaining, just okay. Yeah. I wasn't wowed with this. We'll put it that way.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it didn't say anything. Like, I mean, we see stormtroopers. I thought the part with the AT Walker that that Grogu, when it was going over, was going to like do something with the Force. Nothing happened there. Kind of looked a little like Solo a little bit, which was not good.
My question is, why does he keep using the Force? He didn't want to be a Jedi.
I know. That's the thing. He's a Mandalorian now.
Yeah.
Like, what? They're so confusing.
Oh, you guys are trying to put logic to this. Well, that's kind of a bad idea.
That's a good point. Yeah. Logic got thrown out the window. We saw that with the Acolyte. There was no logic to any of that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's a kids movie. That's what this is.
Okay. I think that's well said there, Derek. This is going to be a kids movie.
I'd like to take Charlie to it if she'd be willing to. I think that'd be a cool kind of first Star Wars movie for her.
No, Josh, you want to go see it yourself. You're using your.
What are you talking? What is this? Are you my lawyer? Like, are you talking to for me now?
Yes,
I'm not allowed to say anything. Of course, I'm going to see it.
Derek Tandro, Esquire.
Of course, I'm going to see it. God, you're making me hold back so many words right now. So many words. Might break the space-time continuum right now. That's how many words.
Oh. All right, but
Good Lord.
yeah, seeing this didn't make me turn around and say, Star Wars is back, baby. No, I mean, this is, it looks like, it looks fun. Like this looks like it might be more fun than Skeleton Crew, but I don't think it's going to be as good as the first two seasons of The Mandalorian.
It's basically okay. How do I phrase this? Think Indiana Jones only in the future, and it's for kids. That's what this is. That's what this is supposed to be. And so that's what they're going for. I don't blame them for going there because honestly, with Star Wars the way that it is right now, you kind of just have to shoot for fun and being entertaining any way you can. And that is the one thing that John Favreau is very good at, is being entertaining. What?
Favreau, not Favreau.
Okay, say it one more time.
Favreau.
Butthole. Okay. Now that that's over with.
Favreau.
Shut up, Josh. Anyway, if that's the best they can do at this point, then maybe we should just accept that and not read too much more into it. And just
Are you going to take Dominic to it or no?
He hasn't gotten really into Star Wars yet. He wants to see Pirates of the Caribbean, I think, before Star Wars.
That's cool.
I tried Indiana Jones, and he said, "Nah, I'm not interested." And I'm like, "You son of a! How dare you bite your tongue?"
You think it's too advanced for him?
No, I don't think it's too advanced. I mean, if anything, I would show him the first three, and we'll see if he likes it from there.
Yeah.
Because that's what the treasure
show him.
Yeah,
there's only 3 Indiana Jones films.
Exactly. And I think really 4, 5, and 6. That's the treasure. So you might as well just show him that. No, we're not showing him Revenge of the Sith. All right, that's it. Done.
Oh,
all right. So there we go. Mandalorian Grogu. Yeah, okay. Well, we might watch it. Yeah.
Opening night.
I know I'll watch it for the channel, but
Bob's got a review.
Yeah. All right. Anything else real quick?
Enjoy.
No.
Extra popcorn. There's a bar at the theater. Get a drink while you're at it.
All right, gentlemen. That being said, after we just saw that, we need something to make us laugh. It is time for the dad joke of the week. It's been a few weeks since we did the dad joke of the week because for those that don't know, we're trying something new here on the show. We're kind of rotating some segments, and so we've come back around now to the dad joke of the week. And this week's dad joke of the week comes to us from the comedic genius of Kevin Costner.
Where is Nitty? He's in the car.
Waka waka!
And so, yeah.
Well played.
Where is he? Well, he's in the car.
He's in the car.
He wasn't lying.
See, in the full clip, or if you've seen the movie Untouchables, I mean, he throws the guy off the roof and goes right into the car. Where is he? Oh, he's in the car.
That's a great movie. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Wow.
Oh, me neither. It's got a good cast.
I might have seen it in theaters one time.
It was
When did
De Niro as Al Capone, man. He was
I
gangster.
feel like I saw it. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I mean, the cast. So you got Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, Andy Garcia, Robert De Niro. I mean, good Lord.
All
What
stars.
year did it come out?
1987.
Yeah.
Really? God, maybe I
Yeah,
didn't.
this wouldn't have been one that you saw in the theater.
No, maybe I didn't see it.
No. I didn't see this movie until
I-
95, 96.
Yeah, I don't know if I
On
ever saw
TV,
it.
probably, huh?
Well, okay, so it was funny. When I turned that age, this is when my dad like unleashed all the movies that I was not able to watch, but now I was old enough where I could watch them. And he asked me, he's like, "Have you ever seen The Untouchables?" I'm like, "Dad, what makes you think I've seen anything at this point that's, bad for me? You introduced me to my first rated R movie, which was Terminator 2. Shout out. Thanks.
Mine too. Mine too.
There you
Mine
go.
too.
I saw that. I know exactly where I saw Terminator.
Well, okay, that was my first rated R action movie. My first rated R movie was Coming to America.
Okay. Well, also let me rephrase. That was the first one that I saw that was not on TV. That was not uncut because I saw some Rambo and RoboCop and stuff on TV, but of course where they cut everything out. So.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't count. No, you knew who Rambo was, but you didn't know what Rambo did.
Yeah.
And,
I saw Terminator 2 on TV the very first time.
I rented it. So
I remember I had to have, I don't know why I remember this. We were at Western Hills, Bob, and I had my teeth pulled. And that night, my parents let me watch T2.
There you go.
We rented that movie in a hotel room. We got pizza and candy, and we watched it together. And it was one of the most fun nights with my dad. Was that one?
There we go.
And I remember watching the original Terminator with Bob.
Yeah.
Time. I had probably seen it before, but I remember that time we had seen it. And then we had seen
It's funny to think that Arnold was the bad guy in the first one.
Yeah.
I know, right? You don't think about it. No. And wasn't he bad in Rise of the Machines?
No.
Was he considered bad or no in Rise of the Machines?
He was the good guy in Rise of the Machines.
Was he?
Yeah.
Did you see it, Derek? The third one?
I saw. Yes, I did. When basically it's known that the Rise of the Machines can't be stopped, right? Like it's inevitable.
Yeah, Bob and I saw that like opening day in the theater.
It wasn't a bad one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you compare it to all the Terminator films that have come out since then.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've seen.
The Terminator series is very hit and miss. I mean, it's a lot of it is really good, but then there's some that's just
like Salvation. Even though I liked Christian Bale in the role of John Connor, but the movie itself wasn't that great. Dark Fate. Genesis.
I didn't see it. Genesis.
Don't.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
Don't watch
that one you can skip.
If you actually, the smart way to do it, and unfortunately you're never going to get an ending to it, but if you want a real sequel to Terminator 2, it's Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. That's
awesome.
That's awesome. That is actually a better sequel to Terminator 2 than what Terminator 3 was. The Sarah Connor Chronicles is awesome. I like that.
It's so funny.
I mean, iconic characters all around. From Arnold to Sarah Connor to John Connor. I mean, there's a lot to like, but boy, they just went south in certain.
Yeah.
I remember seeing all the Rambos with Bob, and I had seen the first two, and I had never seen. I don't think I had seen the third one, and I told Bob, "Let's rent the third one," and he's like, "Dude, it's not that great." I'm like, "What?" And because I remembered the trailer for it, and you had the Colonel get captured, and I'm like, "Oh, this is going to be awesome," and we watched it, and dear Lord, I was like so disappointed in it.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the fifth one, Josh?
No, that's the only no, because you and I saw up until I saw all the four, but was the fifth one good?
I enjoyed it. It's definitely one of the weaker of the franchise. I liked it better than 3 though. I thought it was good. It's basically Home Alone, but with deadly traps.
Okay.
Because they take into account that he is a lot older, so he gets by with a lot of traps.
Okay. Yeah, no,
But
I have
yeah,
not.
it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
'Cause we
I
saw
saw a
the
lot
first
of
one
people were
together, right?
upset because they were talking about how it was way too violent and that it didn't try to sell or give some deeper story like the original Rambo did. And I was like, yeah, but Rambo's changed since then. At this point, we don't need a deep story with Rambo. I want to see one thing. I want to see Rambo kill the bad guy.
Well,
That's it.
you-
That's it.
deep story or not, you saw the first two, right? You know what he's
Yeah.
capable of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So
Of course. Hold on. Bob, you and I saw Rambo 4 together, right? Because
yes,
that came out in 08. And then I'm just looking for 5.
it's called
Why did-
Rambo Last Blood.
Rambo 2019. Oh, no, I did not see it.
Yeah, it's all right. I liked it. But
It's the
all
only
right,
one.
well, that was our dad joke of the week. We went off into
Waka, waka,
tangent here, but
waka.
that's cool. No, but that's what's going to be cool about these jokes because they're coming from movies, so it's going to bring up
Entertainment,
memories
yeah.
and stuff. So,
Well
all
done.
right, let's go ahead here and jump into our next topic for the night. All right, so we are on to Alien Earth, episode 8, the finale of what looks like will be season 1 of Alien Earth. Let's go ahead and give our spoiler warning here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All right, episode 8. Josh, I am curious to know what you think on this one. What did you think about episode 8 and the finale? And then after you give your thoughts, we'll give our thoughts on the season as a whole.
I thought it was horrible.
All
I
right.
was not a fan of this. Nothing happened. Everything we talked about that we thought would happen did not happen. Cavalier did not get killed. Not a fan. Not a fan. I am pulling a Derek here. I don't need to watch season 2. I could care less about this freaking show. Freaking 8 episodes and nothing freaking happened. The sheep finally died. The eye came out of the sheep. What else? Wendy, was like, I don't know, it was boring. I cannot believe this was the finale. Are you freaking kidding me? There was nothing. Now we have the guy with the eye, the dead guy, the scientist. Now he's alive, but nothing happened. He took off. Yeah, the show sucked. I'm just gonna freaking say it. I'm tired of this crap. Derek wants to complain about Superman and all. I'm gonna complain about this show. 8 freaking episodes.
Wow,
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this show? Oh my god, it wasn't interesting at all.
Don't. Now I'm hurt.
Not interesting at all. It had okay ideas. It had a couple good episodes. But yeah, I did not like it. I wanted to like it. And every week, and I thought, okay, this one could be good. No, nothing happened. Thought it sucked for a finale. Cannot believe they did that for a finale. Like
Okay.
this was a filler episode. This could have set up a good finale, but nope. So that's my opinion.
I want to piggyback off of what you just said when I give mine about how this felt like a filler, like a setup to a finale.
Right. Okay.
So I want to piggyback off that when I give my opinion. Derek, what'd you think?
Okay. I'll give Josh this. I liked it, but I could see how you would. I understand your take on that.
Okay.
The reason that I liked it is because I'm a sucker for stuff like this. The idea of all the children turning back and saying they should be afraid of us, Sign me up for that. I'll be there all day. I will watch Kirsch and Morrow fight all day. I can't get enough of that. Did I get as much eyeball as I wanted? No. And I understand that. And I'm okay with that. There's a lot more philosophy that I think is interested in this. That is interesting about this. Like, just because you created something, does that mean you really own it, especially if it's its own life? Boy Cavalier is looking at this as property. Well, that's not property. You took a conscience and you put it into another life form. Does that mean you officially own it? Because he thought he did. But really, it raises other questions. Just about, if you do something like this, what makes you think you own anything? And he is a victim of his own success. Because didn't he say, they're living creatures, so you don't own anything? Well, neither do you, sir. And he found that out the hard way at the end.
That's a very good point right there, that he said they were living creatures, and yet he put living consciousness into these synth bodies and wanted to control them, but yet at the same time wanted them to grow and evolve. And so, yeah, he was trying to put limits on them, but yet, so that's interesting. Good observation there.
He was a victim of his own success because he wanted to give new life in, transferring a consciousness, but then he chained what he created. He limited what he created. And so now, what is he to do except, be a victim of his own success? Now he's chained up. And I thought about this too. You can't really have Boy Cavalier die now, can you? He's too good as a bad guy. You got to have him around because you need a villain.
I like him.
Oh yeah, he's a total antagonist. I hate that little snot. But that means he's doing a good job.
Right. I could do an entire show on him, and the fact that he killed his dad.
Yeah.
To take over the company and make billions.
Well, that's okay. So that's that's the other thing you come to find out is that really what we have. I mean, Josh thought Wendy was going to be the big bad. No, it actually turns out that he's the big bad.
Yeah.
And he has been that the whole time. And then there's another big bad that's about to fly in, which is the other corporation. So now that is actually what I liked about this episode a lot, is the fact that they wanted to continue the story going. Now I can understand how people didn't like this because there's a lot of time elapsed where you don't feel like anything's happened.
What are the reviews? I didn't read reviews after I watched it. Are the reviews good or bad?
No, I didn't review it either. I didn't see what people said. I did see that it got, I don't know how much this matters, but it's a score of like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then I did see that audience feedback was 70% approval. But I don't know what was actually said.
Let's see. I don't know about the finale as a whole, but I can tell you what the series is sitting at over on Critic List. Right now, it's sitting at a 40%.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which actually falls still to a decent, because decent range for Critic List is between a 40 and a 60%. Now, here's the thing.
Really?
Here's the thing. Here's some of the stuff that's dropping and raising the score. So you got somebody who's giving it a 0 here. You got somebody who's giving it 100%. Another one who's giving it a 0. I don't think there's any way you could really give this a 0.
No.
I mean, obviously, if that's the way they really felt. But I mean, I've seen stuff that are 0s. You know,
I would give it a 40.
No, 0. I could see somebody saying not great. I could not see somebody saying this was absolute trash. I think that's too low.
No, it's like a 40% in my opinion. 35 to 40%.
I get it. I get it. I understand.
I know you do. I know you do. You like a lot of people who are diehard Alien fans and the entire series, even if it was bad, would like it. It's what one of my friends.
I don't know about that.
He told me.
I don't know about that. I think a lot of diehard fans might be upset at some of the choices that they made, especially that you could control the xenomorph.
Okay, what do you think, Bob? I want to know what you thought about it. What's the pause? What's the? You loved it. Good for you.
No. The show for me is kind of frustrating because I enjoyed so many aspects of it. I liked the concepts, and for most of the episodes, I was enjoying it. Over the last couple, I've told you that I liked the episodes, but there was more stupidity in there that kind of made me go, but I still liked the episodes. I thought this was a pretty weak ending. And it wasn't because I didn't think anything happened. This kind of goes back though to what you were saying, Josh. I think there was a lot of setup here for a premiere episode of season 2, and where this could have been a setup for a season finale. Right. I think there was some stuff that you could have done. I also agree with Derek. I wanted more eyeball. I wanted to see that eyeball. Instead, the only time I saw the eyeball was they were kicking it around.
Yeah.
I mean they punted that eyeball. You know?
Yeah, they sure did.
Happen in season 2. It's going to be the same BS.
So I mean, he punted that eyeball, or she punted that eyeball. One of the two punted that thing, and still don't like the brother as a character. All right. I kind of wish the eyeball had jumped into his eye because I was like, get rid of this guy, make him more interesting.
The best was Timothy.
Character. So the characters, so many of them are stupid. All right.
Yeah.
So like the brother, for example, I mean, it's very clear that the Prodigy Corporation is very selfish and whatnot. He's just following this guy down. Oh, your sister's over here. Come with me. He's just following him. Here, why don't you go in there and have some privacy? You know, and I'm like, dude, if you go in there, you deserve what's going to happen to you because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. All right, so there's that, and like I said, the characters are dumb. So like the Sin, I like how they're kind of haunting everybody. That's kind of cool. I kind of liked how they were controlling everything and they were haunting them. But the soldiers, those have got to be the dumbest soldiers I've ever seen in anything. They are clearly there to be food. That's all they're there for.
Yeah.
And like when they go into the elevator, for example, and the elevator, this elevator will self-destruct in 30 seconds. They're panicking. How many elevators have you ever seen had a self-destruct?
It was stupid. It was
very,
so
very few.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one. So yeah, that was kind of weird. I mean, they were just dumb, those soldiers. Always making dumb decisions all throughout the whole series. Now I overlooked a lot of that because I did enjoy a lot of the concepts and I enjoyed a lot of the science fiction elements. And you brought up a real good point, Derek, already about how this idea of whether they're property or not. That is a very interesting concept that would be fun to explore some more in a season 2. But instead, you know, we're getting Mama Xenomorph. So Josh was kind of right on that. That she's kind of the big bad, but she's not the big bad. It is clearly Boy Cavalier is.
No, but I still think she'll end up being the leader. I think she.
Well, she is. That's the whole point. She's now running it. Everything now, like
it depends on your definition of what the leadership is that she is leading upon. Like, what is she leading? A resistance against the corporation? Is she leading their freedom? The symbiote freedom? I'm sorry, Bob. I don't mean to interrupt, but
no,
that's half the fun of this too. Is the fact that she's clearly for a greater good, but it just depends on what that good is.
But can she be trusted?
But that, you know, the question is about that trust, because she clearly aligns with the sense she does not see herself as human anymore.
No.
She, like early through all this, she had been seeing herself as human. And I mentioned this last week that as the show's gone on, they've lost their humanity.
Yes.
And seeing their graves kind of put them over the edge, as in they realize we're not these people anymore. We're something else. What are we? And they're trying to come to grips with that. And you've got Boy Cavalier and everybody trying to control them. You got them all trying to control the aliens, and she sees this connection with them because they're honest, is what she says. Yeah, they honestly want to kill everybody, but at least they're honest about it.
Yeah.
The humans are like, we want to help you, and yet they bury 6-7 kids in the ground so they can turn them into synths.
Yep.
I like the line about, excuse me for interrupting, about Peter Pan. How she basically said to Cavalier that Peter Pan grew up to be a boy. You were always a man.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
You were an evil man.
But
You always were.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, look, if you like something analytical and like to delve into the character, then Derek, I get it. But this was not for me.
No, and look, and I understand that I'm the sucker for this stuff because I love those deeper themes. Not everybody does. Science fiction
I
is
will watch Mandalorian and Grogu any day over this, even if it's horrible.
Well, you enjoy that.
I will.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No, nothing. It sucked. God.
Okay, Josh, I think you've made your point clear.
Yeah, and you made your point. Oh, this is great.
That's not what I said.
What do you want? Like, I'm curious. What do you want in season 2? Like, what is the end game here that will take?
He wants more eyeball. That's
yes, I want
well,
eyeball.
I doubt you're going to get that.
You know, guys, I could have used a little more eyeball.
Yes, more eyeball, more cowbell, more eyeball. That's what I'm looking
I've
for.
got a fever, and the only prescription is more eyeball.
Eyeball.
I don't know what I was thinking about this show. I thought it was like, I don't know.
Well, Jeff, but this wasn't your thing to begin with.
No, and there were a couple episodes I did like. I'm not BSing you guys. There were some episodes I was like, yeah, okay, I get it. But then I was hoping like it would lead to this huge battle at the end, you know, where where Wendy is leading, you know, the group and the xenomorph, and you're getting all these attacks and stuff, but it didn't happen.
Well, they tried, but their soldiers kept getting wiped out. That was the whole point.
Horrible.
Oh, and that reminds me, just a little detail that they really screwed up on. You remember when the xenomorph was creeping up behind that scientist, behind the lady scientist? She turns around and it's right there.
Yes.
And then they shoot it.
Yes.
And it runs off.
Yep.
Why didn't that thing start bleeding acid when they shot it?
No, yeah,
I thought it did at the head.
I mean, yeah, they hit it in the head. Shouldn't acid have spurted out onto the lady's face?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. The whole thing was dumb.
What were they shooting it with? BB?
Yes.
BB yeah, I don't know. I should have
You
known.
at least got to see what that ceiling creature did.
Oh, yeah. Now that was kind of cool.
That was interesting. That was cool.
We had been waiting for that. It was just kind of there before, and then you were like, oh, that's what that thing does.
Yeah,
It's
also
like,
the fight with and you mentioned this, Derek, the fight with Morrow and Kirsch was pretty good too.
Badass. That was
he
great.
breaks Kirsch's back.
I mean those were probably the two most interesting characters on the whole show.
Timothy
Yes.
the Oliphant's character and the other one. Yeah, I liked
Cyborg, yeah.
especially with the acid coming out, and then he was still like fighting, and
that wasn't acid.
Cool.
That was just droid fluid.
That's just
Or whatever.
droid fluid.
Yeah.
It just
okay.
looks like milk.
Which is fun. I mean, that's a great way to.
How many times have I told you, Josh, that the synths that their blood looks like milk, basically?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I don't even care.
It's not acid. The xenomorphs are the ones that have acid for blood.
Prometheus sucked. This sucked.
Well, you're such an Alien fan. Oh, I really am a big fan of the first two movies.
I've seen a bunch of them, and nothing has been good except for the first two. Third one was okay. this show just sucked. Good Lord. Like, it's all these. I know why Derek likes it, because it gave you concepts. It gave you, in fact, breadcrumbs to like, oh, this could happen, but nothing happened. Nothing happened.
I will say that, yeah, nothing gets resolved by the end of this. This is clearly leading in for a season 2. Kind of hope we get one, just because I want to see what happens when Wayland Yutani shows up at the place. But at the end of the day, yeah, there's not a whole lot of resolution here. Let me rephrase: there is no resolution here.
There's nothing.
There's. You have to now be invested into like deep science fiction to like a show like this, and that's a very niche audience, and I understand that. I do. So I get it, Josh. I do.
Overall, I still had fun with it.
Really?
I did. Hold on. I had fun with it overall.
What'd you do? Throw a party? Jesus.
Shut up. Let me tell you what my opinion was.
Yeah.
Listen to you whine and complain the whole 8 weeks. All right. So I enjoyed what it was overall. I acknowledge that it had some problems, especially those last few episodes. For me, it got weaker and weaker as it went on. The best episode to me was probably the episode, The Look Back.
Yeah.
What happened when they were on the ship. I think that was my favorite episode. My favorite characters were Kirsch and Morrow, and that eyeball. That eyeball is great. Love that eyeball.
That eyeball didn't say one word the whole show, and it was fantastic.
Yeah,
that was the most interesting alien on the group, was the eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll see more.
Yeah,
it's still around.
Yeah, I mean, he hopped into a dead dude,
brought it back to life.
Oh yeah,
come on, Josh, watch one episode just for the eyeball. You owe the eyeball that much.
Yeah, you guys can enjoy. Eyeball. You know what? You watch Fantastic Four and we can talk.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Exactly. I'm good too. Enjoy.
Okay.
I get my Tuesdays back now. Thank God.
To do what?
Well, he says he got his Tuesdays back, but he watched it today.
Yeah, because I didn't have time last night.
So you had your Tuesday.
Good.
Half the time you were watching it on Wednesday anyway.
No, I wasn't. Most of the time I was watching it Tuesday and finishing it on Wednesday. So there.
So you started on Tuesday. I finished on Wednesday. I wasn't watching it on Wednesday. I started on Tuesday and I finished on Wednesday. That's Lord. Watching it on Wednesday.
I should have stopped it first episode.
Ugh. I'll give you credit. At least you plowed through it. So I'll give you credit.
I really thought there was going to be a huge battle.
That's your disappointment, is you wanted this big old fight.
Yeah, I mean that's
all you got with
this is, isn't it? You were hoping for some big epic battle at the end, and you didn't get it.
Yeah,
all we got. What you got with the synths hunting everybody.
Yeah, I was expecting something to happen, and Wendy.
Is that what you expect every show to be? Is some big battle?
No, but this did nothing. This was filler for a finale.
I don't disagree with that. That there was a lot of setup for what would have been a season finale, and instead it's filler almost for a season 2 premiere.
No, now look, I understand how you would want a culmination. Okay, I get that, but I don't need some big epic battle in every show to give me a feeling of completion. You know what I mean? Like I don't need, some 5-army epic, slaughterhouse in order to make something feel like there is a finish to a show.
Is there a season 2 officially?
It hasn't been officially greenlit yet, but they're in talks for it.
So say there is no season 2. Imagine that ending like that for season 1.
You can't help that if that's what happens.
Yeah, I know, but you at least want to be prepared.
Okay, I mentioned this to you before, and I mentioned the show earlier. The Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yeah,
it is so good. It is so good. But it did not get renewed for a 3rd season, and part of that is because of the cost of the show.
Yeah,
that it cost to make it. Like I could see the Sarah Connor Chronicles being made today and doing the streaming option and being like 8 episodes long each season. Like that could be that. But back then, doing 20 episodes of an hour show that cost what that show cost, it was very expensive for the network back in those days.
What was it on?
It was on Fox.
Okay.
Dude, it's good, man. If you ever do get a chance to watch it, it's worth watching. I really liked the Sarah
Did you ever
Connor
watch
Chronicles.
the show V?
Oh, yeah.
Remember how that ended on a cliffhanger? And
I think so. Yeah, I think I remember.
It was really good. I like that show. Did you see it, Derek?
V?
Yeah.
I don't think
Back
so.
about 2009, 2010.
That's not ringing any bells.
It's not a show that I watch religiously or anything like that, but I saw some
I
episodes here and there, and I do remember that it ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. It was about robots, right? Taking over so long ago.
I just vaguely remember it because, like I said, I didn't watch it religiously or anything, but I remember the show.
Got it. All right.
All right. Alien Earth.
Alien Earth.
Now done, so we'll figure out what we're gonna watch next. I know we got Stranger Things in
Thank God.
November, so that but the difference with that one is that one won't release weekly, so that's gonna be a different type of review.
There's a whole bunch of stuff coming up that is going to be on the review list. Like I gotta start blocking on my calendar for stuff now because there's
Frankenstein. I'm excited for Frankenstein.
Dude, did you see the trailer for not just Frankenstein but the Bride? There's
really?
Okay, so it's a film directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
And I don't remember who's playing the bride, but Christian Bale is Frankenstein.
Oh, that's epic.
It's almost like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing. I've seen many people comment on this, that this is almost what Joker Folie à Deux should have been.
Is there a trailer out?
Yeah, there's a trailer out. Yeah, you guys check it out. Well, you know what? We'll check it off air together real quick.
Yeah, I want to see that.
We get off, but we won't show it tonight.
Okay.
But we'll check it out after we get off of here. Anything else on Alien Earth?
No.
Thank you, Xenomorphs, as always.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into our next favorite topic of the night. All right. We are on to week 3 of fantasy football.
And Derek is so happy and he lost. This is what I do.
Josh, are you going to let me do this? Shut up.
Bite me, jerk.
Well, I just want to point out, Josh did win last year. And unfortunately, week 1 did not go very well for him at all.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Now, to be fair, week 2 did not go well for me either. However, week 2 was even worse for Josh because he thought he won, and it turned out he didn't win at all.
We did it. Thank you for putting those hands together and for praying harder than you've ever prayed in your entire life. Because of you, this happened.
Josh was so upset.
Yeah, you guys cheated.
Okay, he was so upset at week 2. All week long, I kept hearing, I quit. I'm not going to play anymore. He wanted to just quit the season and just go ahead and forfeit.
Forfeit? What's that mean?
Exactly. I'm done. I'm going to ride into the sunset.
Forfeit? What's that mean?
We did convince him to keep playing, and thankfully he did because it didn't work out for 2 of us on here.
You bunch of losers!
And as usual, unfortunately, somebody had to finish in last place. So, Josh, for week 3.
God. I hate you, Derek.
That's a great picture, by the way.
I hate you, Derek. for sneaking up. I hate you.
Okay, well, hold on. We're going to get to that in a moment. So you went with Baker Mayfield. He got 17.72 points. He had a decent game. Not like great, but not bad. He didn't kill you. J.K. Dobbins, he was fine. 15.3 points, especially at that price point. Bucky Irving was a letdown, 13.9. And the reason I say he was a letdown is when you figure his price point, you do hope for more points than 13.9. Johnston from the Chargers, 14.9 points. Devontae Adams, 14.6. Deebo Samuel, 4.9 points.
I hate Deebo. I'm done.
I don't know why you played him when you knew Mariota was going to be the quarterback. Zach Ertz, you played not just one, but two Washington players. Now, Zach Ertz didn't kill you at 6.8 points because he was only 4,200. Well, you went back to the well again with Travis Hunter at 4,900. He got you 3.1 points. You went with the Seahawks defense, 16 points. Your final score was 107.22. Final verdict.
Oh, I'm fine. It's just that life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired. Also, I can't sleep. I'm overeating. None of my old hobbies interest me.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. That's why I'm riding into the sunset. I'm done. I'm at the turn list. We can't do it. Sorry, can't do the link.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll see you next year.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into our second place for the week.
It's kind of funny.
So, Derek, you went with Jordan Love at your quarterback, and definitely a letdown from him, but he didn't kill you at 12 points. Bijan Robinson, 16.1 point. Again, he didn't kill you, but it was 7,900. You are hoping for more than that. Jonathan Taylor, great play for him. The Colts, we really got to rethink the Colts here.
I know.
So he had 3 rushing touchdowns. He had got that 100-yard bonus, 35.8 points. Justin Jefferson, he had a backup quarterback with him, 12.5 points, but I don't know if it would have helped if he had had the starter. Higgins from the Texans, 1.5 points. I am really hoping that he'll start getting off, but CJ Stroud just looks off to start this year.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I thought this was going to be his game where he would, and it just didn't happen.
I didn't realize Houston has a new offensive coordinator, by the way.
Yeah, that could be some of the problems.
That could be it too.
So also, Derek went back to Douglas again, 2.7 points. Warren from the Colts, 6.8 points. He didn't kill you there at that price point. This is what actually jumped you ahead of Josh because
thank you.
You were behind him. But
Sure.
Keenan Allen just came alive at the end of the game by catching that touchdown and a couple of different passes. Finished with 19.5 points. You went with the Packers defense, 8 points. Your final score was 115.02. Final verdict.
Yeah, that's good. Take 20 minutes to play a video, Bob.
Yeah, okay. I honestly was going to recommend that be my loser clip.
No, you
But
don't.
Bob totally
No,
read my
you
mind.
don't.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean? Wait, 20 minutes to play a video? Josh, shut up.
We sitting there waiting. It took 20 minutes for you to play that.
Stop being
20 minutes,
please.
Yes, yes, yes,
God,
yes,
Josh.
yes, yes.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into our champ for the week.
Yeah. I'm sure.
That better be you next week, Bob.
Yeah,
Oh,
you better.
I like that cigar there. So, Mac Jones, went with him. 14.26 points. Didn't kill me because his price point, he was only 5K. Williams, Javonte Williams from the Cowboys, 13.2 points. Again, he's did okay. Bijan Robinson, we already talked about him, 16.1. Odunze from Chicago, 15.2. Kendrick Bourne, I went with him because I knew Jawan Jennings was sitting out, 7.8 points. He was only 35K, so he or 3,500. So I thought that was a good value play. I also went with Keenan Allen, 19.5, McBride, 15.3, Christian McCaffrey in my flex, 24.0. I had the Seahawks defense. My final score was 141.36. Final verdict.
Life is good. Life is so damn good. I mean.
All right, good. Can we get to our final topic of the night? Thank you.
Nope. Put your fingers up.
You don't want to know the finger I want to put up right now.
Oh gosh, I can't imagine which one it is.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
Yeah. Play that 40 more times, Bob.
We will.
Some of us want to go to bed.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Yeah, I prayed for Alien Earth to end, and it finally happened.
All right, so we got onto our leaderboard for the year. Right now, I've got 2 wins. Derek, you got 1. Josh, you got 0. But as we did find out last year, it's still
Anything
way
can
too
happen.
early, and it is anybody's game. So there we go. All right. We got graced by the presence of Drew McIntyre and
The
the Tribal Chief. So
That's right.
look, you can just see how mad he is over there. Look,
I know.
Life is good. Life is so damn good. I mean.
Roman Reigns. Roman
Reigns. In all fairness, Josh, just so you know, this will stop once you win, because this
There's
is like
nothing fair.
basketball. You know, you're going to keep seeing their presence until you actually score, so that way we can all sit down.
Bob, you are just.
Hey, you know what? You earned this, man. Okay, you gloated for God knows how long. All right.
Yes, God, yes. Oh, so
Well, this is what you get when you do that.
All right, let's
This is
go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into our final topic for the week. So, if you are a fan of movies out there, which you probably are if you're watching this show,
Mm-hmm.
the movie score can absolutely make or break a movie. This is a lot of where the artistic value of a movie comes in, not just in its tone or in the way that it's structured and everything, but that music really adds to it, because that's what gives you the goosebumps. That's what gives you the sense of dread. That's what gets you excited. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to talk about our favorite movie scores. Now, we're not talking soundtrack. For those that don't know the difference between movie score and soundtrack, an example would be, we'll even look at the same film, Top Gun, Danger Zone, Take My Breath Away. Those songs that were, they play on the radio and whatnot, that's soundtrack. Original score would be like, after Maverick lands, on the aircraft carrier, and you hear dan 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 dan. Okay, that's score. So that's what we're talking about. So let's go ahead and let's start as usual with our honorable mentions. What we'll do is we'll do our honorable mentions, and then from there we'll go into our top 5 each, and you'll just list your top 5. So, Josh, since we ripped into you last segment.
No, do Derek first. I'm still
So you're not even done, are you?
Oh, I'm done. I'm just trying to figure out.
Then go.
Fine. I'll give you 2 of my honorable.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
I just saw one that I liked. Okay, you know what? I'm just ignoring you because I'm really fed up with you right now, Bob. You're a horrible friend. I would never do this much damage, but
You would.
Oh, that's a good one, man. Oh, all right. No, go ahead. What are your honorable mentions?
Yeah, I would say number 7 would be Oh God, where was it? I just lost it. Oh my God. Hold on. You know what? I would say probably. Oh God, I just had one that I wanted, and now I can't freaking find it.
You didn't
Oh,
write these
there it
down?
is. Psycho.
How come is it that every time we do
Psycho.
rankings, we tell you
I'm
to
going.
write them down?
I
and you
would
don't
say
write them
Psycho.
down?
No, I have it on my phone. I would say Psycho would be that scary type of music that, everybody knows about it. You know what I mean? And that, with the shower scene. And I thought for the time, they did a great job with Psycho. And then honestly, I would say the next one would be Star Wars Duel of the Fates that they did with the prequel trilogy.
Okay, no, but we're talking like when I'm talking about score, we're talking like the entire movie. So,
So you can't do. Okay.
Okay. So would you consider episode 1 then as on your honorable mention? I mean, 'cause I get what you're saying because Duel of the Fates is awesome.
Right.
That is awesome.
I
But would you
mean,
put the entire movie there? I'm just curious.
I guess so. Yeah, you could do episode 1 in terms of that. That would be my number 6.
All right.
And then we're just doing honorable mentions, right?
All right, Derek, give us your honorable mentions. That'll give Josh time to write this down.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Maybe I should talk extra slow. Look at him. He's like he's cramming for a final exam. now he's muting himself and taking him off camera. Oh God.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
All right, I'm back.
Are you cramming for a test? What is wrong with you? Don't break your pencil.
You can just go ahead and talk. How hard is it?
All right.
It's like
Being
a friend
of the two of y'all's is just too much fun.
Yep. Okay.
Don't focus on me. Good Lord.
All right. I'll give you first honorable mention. Man, I've seen this movie so many times, and a big part of it does have to do with its score. It's always good. And my first honorable mention is The Shawshank Redemption. That scene,
score.
Yeah, and that scene at the end where Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins finally meet up.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to have a heart made of ice if you can't appreciate that, and that music makes it. I mean, the whole score. I mean, the whole thing is great, but just really, really a great film about friendship, and it's got the score to boot. All right, number 6 for the honorable mention. I already mentioned this movie series, and I know that these aren't the best movies, but the score kicks ass. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and At World's End. Both of those.
Those are extremely good. Hans Zimmer did the score for the 2 of those.
Awesome.
And yeah, it's awesome. I've listened to Hans Zimmer's some of his live stuff, where he's got his orchestra there and whatnot.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer is great.
Yeah, and they're playing from the At World's End and Dead Man's Chest, and yeah, it's good.
It's really, really good. I was every so often I'll go back and listen to the song where Davy Jones makes his introduction. You can hear the thuds in the score.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was so good.
It's so good.
So good.
So well done. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
All right. I gotta say, I've got a list of like 11 different movies because for me, they could rotate. So I'm just going to throw out the ones that almost made my list, but didn't. Braveheart, back in 1995, composed by James Horner. I really like the score to Braveheart. The scene where his father dies, and the little girl goes up to him, Marin, who's going to end up becoming his wife in the future, comes up to him and gives him the little flower. And you just hear the bagpipes and everything. It's just a beautiful sequence. But again, the music makes that. Jaws, 1975, John Williams. I mean, how could you not have that somewhere close to the top? I mean, you don't even see the shark till halfway through the movie because the music, though, makes it.
And that's an honorable mention for you, Jaws?
Yeah, that's. But hey, it would have been in my top 10.
You just said these are interchangeable. That could be number one for some days.
Just depends on
Are you his
my mood
lawyer,
for the day.
Derek?
Yes, I am.
Josh, shut up.
Yeah,
lousy lawyer.
Jurassic Park, 1993, also John Williams. I mean, that sequence or the two musical sequences where you hear the Jurassic Park theme, of course, when they're flying into the island. I mean, that's awesome. But the one that really gets me every time is when they see the dinosaurs for the very first time, and Alan Grant gets out of the Jeep and he goes over and the music that's playing, but where you hear, I mean, the music is just awesome. And then Alan Grant falls down to the ground and he looks over on the side and the music's just going off. And you have Hammond say, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." And the music is just going, oh gosh, it gives you chills. So yes, gosh, it's so good. Back to the Future, 1985, Alan Silvestri. Now, of course, I'm not including, Power of Love or Johnny Be Good or Back in Time, any of that. I'm talking about the actual Back to the Future theme. The scene where Marty comes back to the car right after the dance, and he's trying to tell Doc to read the letter and whatnot. Again, the music there that during that whole sequence is up to when he goes back to the future. It's awesome. So I love that. Okay, so now my actual honorable mentions. Number 7, I got Rocky, 1976 by Bill Conti.
That's certain.
That is a tremendous score. And just, I mean, come on, Gonna Fly Now and everything in that score is awesome. I love the Rocky score. Again, it gives you chills. The music during the fight. Oh gosh. I mean, it's great. And a lot of those themes carried over because Bill Conti also did, I think he did Rocky 2, and I'm wanting to say he did Rocky 5. I don't know if he last Rocky Balboa also. I need to go back and double check that, but definitely he did the first 2. So I got that one at number 7. And my number 6, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981, John Williams. Okay, so the Indiana Jones theme is iconic. I mean, that's just awesome. But one of my favorite sequences in that movie is when he goes down into the map room and the music that's playing as he's got is putting the staff down and everything. Oh gosh, it's really good. And they use that same theme throughout the film, and it's supposed to be like the theme of the Lost Ark. And they use that theme again when the Nazis are getting melted, so it's a great theme. So number 6, Raiders of the Lost Ark, John Williams. And I guarantee we're going to see some more John Williams on my list. I think the guys. So that's my list. All right. We'll start with you, Derek. Go ahead and give us your 5. Give us all.
Okay. Coming in at number 5 is Apollo 13.
Good one.
Yeah. The scene at the end when they actually make it home and they've landed there on Earth and that music hits and everybody in the station is just screaming for joy. But Ed Harris is sitting there just relieved, like he's about to break down and cry. The music that plays in that, again, you have to be made of ice if you can't appreciate that. And not only does that movie do a great job with its score, it does great with silence too. Because there's some scenes in that movie where there's no music at all and they're just dead in space as cold, freezing. And they do a great job capitalizing on that. So it's both the score and the not score, if you could put it that way, of that film. And I think make it great. Number 4, Bob already got me. That's Braveheart.
Braveheart. The score is awesome with Braveheart. I love it.
It's amazing how epic that is. And I have my own thoughts on Mel Gibson, but you can't deny what's good. You know, two things can be true, I guess, at the same time. Braveheart,
you could not like him for specific reasons, but doesn't deny the fact it doesn't change the fact that he's a fantastic actor. And Braveheart is an awesome movie. There's a reason why it won Best Picture.
Yes, it did. I forgot all about that. That was
he won Best Director for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I did forget about that too.
Fantastic score, epic. The bagpipes, like Bob mentioned, it's beautiful all around. If you're able to get a chance to listen to it, I mean, I think I've done that at work more times than I care to admit. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, probably nobody's going to know except me, but there's a movie called The Big Country. It was made in 1958. It's a Western. It stars Gregory Peck. The reason I know this movie is because it was a movie that my dad liked, and I saw the score to it. It's a story about Gregory Peck and his fiancée who get into a land and water battle with his father-in-law. It's actually a pretty awesome Western if you're into old school.
What's the name of it again? Which one?
The Big Country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar for some reason.
I haven't seen it, but
it's very good old school Western music. If you know old school Westerns, this score sums it up. If you're into that sort of thing.
Got it.
Okay, number 2, Bob, this will be on your list somewhere someday, probably next week. But number 2 is Interstellar. Interstellar is an amazing score. It makes the music makes the film feel as big as its concept is. I love that score. That was Hans Zimmer too, was it not? Yes, it was.
That was Hans Zimmer.
Yep, it nailed it, just out of the park. Really, anything with Hans Zimmer or Christopher Nolan is hard to not appreciate. They've
done so many together,
hand in hand, peanut butter and jelly. Okay, my number 1 soft spot here. Watched this with my son, and he adored it when he was a kid, and I came to really appreciate it. But Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I like their scores. I liked who did that.
Oh, let me.
John Williams.
Was that John Williams?
No, John Williams did not score Harry.
He scored Harry Potter. Yes, he scored the first 3 films.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thanks
Who
for that,
scored the
Bob.
5th one? That's my Prisoner of Azkaban.
No, that's the 3rd.
No, he didn't. He did the first 3, and yeah, The Prisoner of Azkaban is the 3rd film.
Okay.
The 5th is Rise of the Phoenix.
Okay.
So
The Order of the Phoenix.
Thank you, The Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first is really my favorite. It does a great job kind of summarizing the fact that these are kids starting in a wizard school, and it plays fully into that fantasy world. Love it. Can't get enough of that. That music is fantastic, and it plays like when Voldemort fully reveals himself finally at the end of it. That is just chilling music. It gets right to the bone of what a villain should feel like. Love it all. Love that.
There you
whole,
go.
That's me.
All right, Josh, give us your 5.
All right. So interesting enough, Bob, when you told us about these scores, and there's so many, you're right. Because when I was writing it down and everything, I'm like, oh my god, I know that one. And by the way, one of my other honorable mentions, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is a good score.
I thought that score was dun, 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 dun.
That's an iconic theme.
Yeah, it is. My number 5 is Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Which one?
I would say the first. I guess the first one. That's the one that started
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay.
Yeah, the John Williams one. My
Hans
number
Williams
4,
did all of them.
it's the one that dun, 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 that one.
Yeah, but that theme's in all of them.
Right. That's what I meant, I guess, is I like that theme. Number 4 is Jurassic Park. You guys had mentioned it. I really, just when it's playing that theme and you see the T-Rex and it's just spooky and it was awesome. My number 3, which I'm surprised I haven't heard yet. John Williams, Superman.
Okay.
I mean, to this day,
Yeah, that's
you're
good.
dun, 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 dun. I mean, you all, even with the James Gunn movie, you wanted to hear that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you know what? Bite me. Okay, this is my thing. I'm done. Anyway, number 2, which I was shocked where Bob had this Jaws. I mean, come on, you can't get much more iconic than Jaws.
It's not about iconic. It's what is my favorite.
I know. It's just dun dun. I mean, it's just it makes you not want to go in the water. And then my number 1 of all time, Star Wars, the original.
Okay.
To this day, I get chills when you see a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then the pause, and then Star Wars, and the song hits. Yeah. So those are my 5.
All right. So, Derek, you mentioned Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I almost put Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban in my group of honorable mentions. That was one that I actually had in my honorable mentions, and it kept going down the list as some of the others kept going up.
Yeah.
So for me, it didn't make my top 5, but I actually like the Prisoner of Azkaban more than I like the Sorcerer's Stone. I think it has all the stuff that makes the first 2 good, and it just adds a little bit more because it's a darker film. So sure. I tend to like it a little bit more, but that's just me. All right. So number 5, The Empire Strikes Back in 1980, John Williams. So The Empire Strikes Back, it's got all the themes that made the original Star Wars great. Or not, I mean, obviously there's a few themes that aren't in it, but it's got all of them. And because it's a darker film, it's going to have some different themes in it that actually make it expands on that universe. This is the first time you actually hear the Imperial March, and that to me is awesome. That's an iconic theme that is so closely associated with Darth Vader, that Imperial March. And so
yeah,
I really like that. Yoda's theme is great. Love Yoda's theme. The whole music where when they're trying to escape Cloud City, I think is really good as well. So I think it's just an incredibly well-scored film. I love The Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite of the Star Wars films, and it's my favorite score of the Star Wars films.
Was that the first time we had the Imperial March was in Empire Strikes Back, or was that in the original one?
No, it's the first time. I just said that a minute ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time.
Got it.
You call yourself a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Why can't you just...
No, you just always point. You love to point out how much of a greater Star Wars fan you are than me.
Well, I am.
You had to ask me that question?
I couldn't remember in the original. I was trying to go back.
All right.
You can't remember an awful lot when it comes to this stuff, Josh.
Forfeit! What's that mean?
I had to sneeze.
All right.
That was just the timing of it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. My number 4. Derek, you brought this one up. Interstellar, 2014, Hans Zimmer. Fantastic score. And and you said it makes the epicness in the scale that Interstellar's going for. It just adds to that. That the whole organ music, all throughout it is just incredible. The music when he's trying to dock with the space station as it's spinning, or not space station, but the spaceship as it's spinning. Also, I love the music when the giant waves about to hit them.
Yeah,
I thought that was great. And even at the very end of the film, when you hear his daughter telling him, I'm here with my kids. You need to go. You shouldn't bury your own child. Mm-hmm. And just the music as she's saying, you need to go see Brand because she's waiting for us, on our new home and our new son. And it just the music. Oh gosh, it's awesome. So Interstellar, number 4. Number 3, Man of Steel, Hans Zimmer. That is an amazing score as well. Hans Zimmer really did something special with that, because the original Superman movie and theme and all of that, it's so iconic. To come up with something different was very difficult to do. And I thought that the Hans Zimmer score for Man of Steel was really, really good. I've heard a lot of people who didn't like Man of Steel say they thought the score was really good. And I think it was an appropriate theme for Superman during that film, and just the whole way it's scored throughout the movie, like during some of the battle sequences and whatnot. Very well done. So I love Man of Steel. That's my number 3. My number 2, Superman the movie, 1978, John Williams.
There you go.
So again, that is iconic. Not just the Superman theme, but all of the score throughout from the opening of the film, when you're opening on Krypton, the music playing, music when when Pa Kent dies, and the music that's playing there, where you when they're standing at his gravesite and you have Clark saying all those things I could do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him, and the music that's playing. Or then when he tells Ma Kent that he's got to go north, and again, the music that's playing when she hugs him. And what makes that the music so good is that it's epic. Up until this point, a comic book movie was never taken seriously.
No.
And this was the granddaddy of them all, Superman, and they're making the film in an epic way. The theme where he's flying with Lois Lane is fantastic. The Lex Luthor's theme is great. You know, I don't even really know if it's Lex Luthor's theme or if it's Otis's theme, but it's great.
Either or, it's great.
Yeah, so all of it is it's very well scored. It's all iconic. So number 2, Superman the movie. Number 1, I really want to put all 3 films on here, but I'm only going to say one because it's my favorite of the 3, and that is The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. 2001, Howard Shore. That is an amazing score. Again, I want to put all 3 of them on there because he scored all 3 films, and each one adds something to it. Like in The Two Towers, when you see Gandalf riding down the hill with Éomer and the whole Rohirrim as they're riding towards Helm's Deep. The music playing there is awesome. Or the music for Gondor in what's it called? In Return of the King. I think that's awesome. So there's so many good themes, but the Fellowship of the Ring, just from start to finish, I mean, I think it might actually be my favorite of the 3 films. And I think it is just so well scored. It's beautiful in so many moments. And you said this, Derek, on some of your others, is that you almost have to have a heart of ice to not feel anything. Like the music when Frodo's trying to row away and he's telling Sam, "Go back, I'm going alone." And he's like, "What?" Or he's like, "Yes, you are, and I'm coming with you." And and he pulls him out, and the music playing as he's telling him, I gave Gandalf a promise, Mr. Frodo.
Yeah, promise. Yep.
Or the music when Boromir dies, the Fellowship of the Ring theme itself. I mean, it is an incredibly well scored film. It gives you chills during certain parts, and it absolutely enhances the movie in every single way. That is why it is my favorite score of them all. Again, I really want to put all 3 on there, but since we're just doing a single movie, I'm saying the Fellowship of the Ring. So those are my favorite scores.
Yeah, there's at least like 5 pieces of the score I can think of right now with all 3 of those movies that give me chills. Like one of them is when the Balrog shows up.
Oh,
like when it stays silent for a second and then that deep bass like creeps up. Oh, I'm getting like The Rock. I get goosebumps thinking about it.
Oh, I like the music also when they're in the mines of Moria and they're about to get attacked by the goblins for the first time. The music building up to when they break the door down, it's great.
Perfect.
I have one we haven't talked about that none of us had on the list.
What's that?
Hans Zimmer, Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That was
the Dark Knight. Again, Hans Zimmer. You almost can't go wrong with a lot of
with
his scores.
Hans Zimmer and Christopher Nolan. That's another. I mean, that's another pairing.
Yeah.
What makes that one is Joker's psychotic like violins.
Yes, exactly.
Like, do you want to know how I got these scars? That creepy. Oh God, it's like nails on a chalkboard, like meant to make you feel like shivers, like badly. It's great. Perfect.
You know which music is my favorite part in that movie is when they're trying to rescue Dent and Rachel at the same time.
Yes.
The music during that whole sequence is incredible.
Yeah.
He just, again, Hans Zimmer nails it. And I mean, the two of them, you mentioned his partnership with Nolan. So he did the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, Interstellar. I think he did Dunkirk. I mean,
he's done them all for him.
I don't think he's done them all. I don't know if he did Oppenheimer. I could be wrong. He might have done Oppenheimer, but I don't think so.
Good point. I don't know. Should we look it up?
Yeah, let me look it up real quick here.
He did. I mean, Hans Zimmer he's not like John Williams, just in terms of the hits he's had. He's done a lot.
He didn't do Oppenheimer.
Okay. He's done a lot of good ones, man.
Yeah, apparently he passed on the opportunity to do Oppenheimer because he was already committed to doing Dune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot he composed Dune. Hans Zimmer's done some really, really good ones. He's another one kind of like John Williams that when you look at his score, really good. James Horner is another one. I mentioned him with Braveheart. So you got Braveheart. He did Aliens. He did oh God, there was another one I saw that James Horner did that I couldn't believe when I saw his list. Hold on.
Hans Zimmer, I'm thinking of
these are just some of the ones that James Horner did. So he did Avatar, Aliens, An American Tale, Field of Dreams, Apollo 13, Braveheart, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, Willow, The Rocketeer, the Jumanji, The Mask of Zorro, which is a fantastic score itself.
That was Zimmer who did all that?
No, that's James Horner.
Horner, yes.
I mean, the Mask of Zorro is an incredible score.
That's a great score.
So yeah, I mean, some of these guys have done some really, really good ones. Like if we really wanted to keep talking about this, I mean, there's so many more that we could
Top Gun
that we could touch on because there are so many good ones out there.
I'll give you one. E.T.
Which one? E.T. John Williams.
Yes. Yeah. None of us had that on there.
But you know what? That's another one that would, depending on the day, could creep up into my top 10.
5.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd go for that too.
E.T. is great.
Yeah, another one that'll get you like that is Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump's good too.
Yeah.
It hits here.
And we said Top Gun.
Yeah, I mean, Top Gun's got a great score. I mean, there are just so many films out there that have just amazing scores that just they draw you in. And like I can listen to a lot of these even without watching the movie. I could just listen to the score, and it's really, I mean, it still draws you in.
Yeah.
Yep. There's too many to mention.
Yeah, there's way too many. But we tried to mention a few tonight, so
that was cool.
All right. Anything else before we get into our final or Derek's final thoughts?
Let's do it. The best part of the night.
All right, here we go. All right, Derek, what do you have for us tonight?
All right. Gents, we've done a lot of appreciation on this show about recess and such. And that's all well and good. And we still do appreciate things like that. But it's time to talk about safety. I'm talking about safety for yourselves and safety for your family. Because there's a certain group of people that we need to look out for that you just can't trust. Now, usually it's pretty easy to spot trouble, but sometimes there's deception in this world. It's not that simple. I'm talking about being wary. I'm talking about keeping your guard up. And I'm talking about magicians. You can't trust them, folks. Bob, I'm talking to you. You're about ready to go to Vegas. You know how much of that is out there?
Oh, there's a lot of magicians out there.
Keep your guard up is what you do. I'm about to pull a rabbit out of a hat. How do you know he's not going behind your pocket and stealing from your wallet? You don't know that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How do you know that he's, pulling out Lord knows how many flowers from a bouquet out of nowhere, but his assistant is robbing you of your college account for one of your children? None of us know that. A lot of magicians you see have red bow ties on. Red. Bet they're commies. Can't trust them. You can't.
Oh my
You can't trust the little birds that just show up. You can't trust the little fish that they make up out of coins. You can't trust that. None of it's right. It's not the way the world works. We're trying to do this but cause trouble with this. You can't trust them. All right? And I'm telling you this not for just us as men, but us as dads and the protection of your children. Because you cannot let somebody pull tricks on you like that. They call it tricks for a reason, because you get duped. And it's not right. None of it's right. So do yourself a favor. Do your children a favor. Stay away from them. Bob, I wish you luck out there. You don't need to get...
Oh, thank you.
Yes. You can't trust magicians, gents. I hope I've made a good public service announcement out there for all the ball. Stay
Absolutely.
safe.
Important safety tip. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you.
All right.
Beautiful.
I think that about does it for another show tonight.
Life is good. Life is so damn good. I mean,
Well, go ahead.
With copyright on that, so you better stop.
No, he's not going to. No, he came in just under the mark with that. He's safe.
Shut up,
So-
Derek.
Let's go ahead and close up. Let's go ahead and close up with some social media. Josh, where can we find you?
Oh, dear Lord. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. I am the family man of the valley.
Derek, where are we going to find you at?
With the rest of the old people in the home watching the old Westerns, like I mentioned before, over at LinkedIn and Facebook.
All right. And you can find me over on my YouTube channel, over at Bob Loves Movies. The channel's name is Was It Good? Also, you can find me on X and Criticless. I don't have a recent review out except Dexter, which I did almost a couple of weeks ago now. But hopefully have a review when I get back from vacation. I'm wanting to do a review of The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. So I'll have a review of that when I get back. So, gentlemen, it was good talking to you all tonight, and we will see you all very soon.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.